Yeah, we took something back up, okay, and we did formatting. Okay, did you understand? Okay, we did something formatting over here. Okay, समझ में आया है जी देव जी एंड विजय भास्कर जी? हेलो.
जी सर, जी सर।
यस यस. या. या. सो तो फिर यहाँ पे कैसे रहेगा कि when we want to learn about WordPress, okay, when we want to learn about WordPress, we discussed WordPress, okay, WordPress is a content management system, which means it had no coding. कोडिंग के बारे में कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. यही बात के बारे में हमने डिस्कस किया हुआ है. और इसीलिए एग्जाम पर सर्वर पे हमें वर्डप्रेस सॉफ्टवेयर को सेटअप करेंगे. वर्डप्रेस के अंदर हमने वर्डप्रेस थीम को सेटअप करेंगे बस. दिस इज द स्टेप विच वी नीड टू नो to format the WordPress, right? To format the WordPress, to take the backing up and all. Okay, we can do over here, and all we can do over here. Did you understand? Did you understand? And यहाँ पे आने के बाद क्या होगा? What will happen then? Remember, ji, listen carefully. Listen carefully. So what we are doing here is there is a technology like hypertext markup language, cascading style sheet, JavaScript, and Bootstrap, Bootstrap with pre-hypertext protocol kind of technologies they use to develop the WordPress theme. Okay, did you understand? वर्डप्रेस थीम को डेवलप करने के लिए ये टेक्नोलॉजी ज़रूरत है. एग्ज़ाम के साथ साथ हमें इन पे काम करना चाहिए. ओके, इवन दो नो कोडिंग रिक्वायर्ड, बट दे यूज सम कोडिंग टू डेवलप द थीम. समटाइम्स एज ए डेवलपर हमको भी कैसे होगा कि वी नीड टू ASSIGN असाइन कस्टम. कस्टमर मीन्स मैन्युअली हमें खुद से कई कैस्केडिंग स्टाइल शीट को ऐड करना पड़ते हैं. कहाँ पे? वर्डप्रेस का पेजेस पे. ओके, क्यों ऐड करना पड़ेगा CSS कोडिंग को? CSS इज नथिंग बट ये कोडिंग. कोडिंग को हमें क्यों ऐड करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे? क्योंकि टू मेक ए PROPR प्रॉपर अलाइनमेंट्स लाने के लिए चाहिए तो कलर्स का, चाहिए तो समथिंग इफेक्ट्स का, चाहिए तो बाकी कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. कहाँ पे? CSS कोडिंग पे. CSS कोडिंग कहाँ पे लिखना है? वर्डप्रेस का पेजेस पे. डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड? सो टुडेस टास्क इज what is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, where we can find out those coding inside the theme, not inside the WordPress software, not inside the WordPress, okay, exam server, inside the theme only. हर एक थीम का अलग अलग ओके कोडिंग रहेगा. कोडिंग तो एक ही रहेगा. कोडिंग कंटेंट सेम कोडिंग फॉर एवरी थीम, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, PHP and all. But the thing is, okay, theme which means education theme is there, real estate theme is there, and something kind of blogging theme is there. Every theme is having changing their category, as well as to make it to develop a kind of theme coding also they will change. Writing of the coding may change, but the code is same for the themes. But in that case, we need to write some custom CSS for this WordPress pages. Okay, did you understand? Where we can assign CSS, listen carefully. Okay, did you understand? Where we can assign CSS, where we can assign CSS to WordPress pages R2 एलिमेंटर, ELEMENTOR, क्योंकि आने वाला क्लास पे हमें एलिमेंटर को डिस्कस करते हैं ना, तब वहाँ पे कई संदर्भ पे कस्टम CSS लिखना होगा, तो इसीलिए आज की क्लास पे CSS के बारे में हमें डिस्कस कर रहा है। ELEMENTOR एलिमेंटर वी नीड टू यूज, and then we need to add a CSS to HTML. Okay. HTML stands for Hypertext Type Protocol. Okay, what does mean by HTML? WordPress पेज की मतलब हमको पता है, एलिमेंटर की मतलब इसे प्लगइन फॉर वर्डप्रेस, शायद हमें एक बार चेक किया है तो पता चलेगा, बाकी HTML वर्डप्रेस में कहाँ रहेगा? दिस इज वेरी मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट सेशन विच यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. Okay, did you understand it? Did you understand, Devji? Bhaskar ji, అర్థమవుతుందా?
जी सर.
So that,
यस सर, यस सर.
या तो जब आप जॉब में आपका प्रोफाइल ऐड करते हैं ना, जॉब पे अप्लाई करते हैं ना, शायद वो पूछेगा या नहीं, इंटरव्यूअर में आस्क और मे नॉट आस्क. ओके, यू कैन टेल मी दैट आई नो द कोडिंग इन वर्डप्रेस, इमीडिएटली दे विल हायर यू. ज़्यादा लोगों को, lot of the people, students may also know how to customize the existed theme by using Elementor, drag and drop, blah blah blah. They will do and finish the task. If it requires sometimes, if it requires any coding, they won't. Okay, they won't touch this coding. So that's why. Okay, when you tell that you know the coding CSS with WordPress, they will give some priority to you to hire you to this into that company. Let me check it out how we have to do that one, and moreover we are discussing about that one. Okay, our theme name is ABC. I think that we are using ABC. WordPress, okay, and the CSS in WordPress, that's it. Today's task is CSS in WordPress. Go over there, and over here you could see there is a local host is there, and we are discussing about ABC itself. Okay, you could see ABC or first website ji, Durga ji, Bhaskar garu, mande first website kada.
यस सर, यस सर, यस सर.
या देव जी, हमारा वेबसाइट का नाम फर्स्ट ही है ना, क्योंकि
फर्स्ट फर्स्ट वेबसाइट.
यहाँ 8 to 9 पे और एक बैच भी है, इसीलिए. या
अच्छा.
लोकल होस्ट / first web itself. And now you could say this is the first website. Okay, did you understand? Okay, did you understand? So first of all, first point is how to assign CSS to this HTML for this web page. Where we can find out that HTML? Simply do right click and find out the inspector. First I would like to log into the dashboard, WP admin. So username is first web, and password is firstweb@2025, FIRST first web@2025. Just hit enter. So what we will do is here you could see open with a live. Okay, into the tab. Now where we can add the CSS. Did you understand? HTML and CSS are having coding only. Did you understand? Coding only. Did you understand? CSS coding seems to be HTML coding. Coding, which means HTML stands for Hypertext Markup language. It is a language, not a programming language, JavaScript language, but it is a language having some markups. So in that markup, we will find out H1 tag is there. This is called as a H1. Whatever content do you want to insert? we can type over there, and it had a closing tag over there, and the h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6 kind of tags are there. Over here also we had something div tags are there. Div tag के बीच में ही this is called as a open tag, this is called as a open tag, and this is called as a backslash div tag. बीच में आप कोई भी कंटेंट ऐड करवा दो, हेड वन, हेड टू, पैराग्राफ, वॉट एवर, इमेजेस, वॉट एवर इट है, इमेज ऐड करने का, हेडिंग ऐड करने का, सम ओके, डिवीजन, ब्लैंक डिवीजन से डिवाइड करने का वेबसाइट का, और लिंकिंग ऐड करने का, लिस्ट आइटम ऐड करने का, स्क्रोलिंग टेक्स्ट ऐड करने का, अलग अलग मार्कअप्स तो है, टैग्स तो है इसमें. Okay, here it had h1, h2, h3, h5 to make a division kind of thing is that. To assign the CS for any kind of tag, there is two ways are there. Class equal to, you can write your own name, either header, slider, left side, right side, okay, footer kind of names you can write inside the, okay, classes. After that, here you could see, after that here you could see div id equal to something, div id equal to, okay, here you could see. What I will do is, here we had division name also you can write, header or footer or slider. For this id and for these classes also we can assign CSS. For this plain head1, h1, here we didn't wrote any kind of classes and id names. For this one also we can write CSS as well. Inside the WordPress or outside the WordPress, which means there is a code editor, couple of code editors are there. By using that code editors, Visual Studio Code Editor, Notepad++ is there, Dreamweaver is there, Sublime Text Editor is there. There we can assign the, write the coding over there. But in WordPress, how we can do that one? Did you understand? This is the CSS, this is the HTML tags it had. And then in CSS, CAS, cascading style sheet it is. Here what we have to do is, for this h1, for example, if I want to assign CSS for this h1, then how we can do that one h1? Not require less than and greater than when we are working with the CSS. And there is a curly braces, open curly braces is there, close curly braces is there, बीच में. Inside what we have to do is, there is a BACKGROUND, background color is there. Did you understand? There is a background color here it had. Okay. Then after that, semicolon we need to write. Okay. So if you require any kind of color we have to write over there. Like this type of values we need to assign for h1. For example, if you are assigning something h1, we will do in WordPress as well. Before that, I am just introducing every code structure for CSS and for HTML. Okay, did you understand? And then after that, for classes, what we need to do is, there is a div class is there. For classes, we need to define dot. Dot is a CSS extension for class. So which name you will define over here? For example, I want to assign some logo. There is a logo is there. I want to assign background color for that logo. Go to over here, logo is there. Open curly braces. There what I will do is, I would like to assign for that logo, I would like to assign something with the colon. I will assign 250 px, semicolon, and the height. I would like to height, height colon. I would like to define the 250 px over here. So this is for class. Or if it is having an ID, then what we have to do? So there you could see there is a ID. We can define dot hash. What is the name of ID here? It had something name which I defined. Just write over here that name and assign the open curly braces. Over here inside, what we need to do is Okay, so here you could see what we need to do is we need to write for that one I would like to assign font size colon something else 45 px I will define. Okay, this is the pattern which we need to use to write the CSS for H1. But where we can find out that tags inside the WordPress website. Let's go over here and I will go to the dashboard. Okay, here we know the structure of HTML tags and the syntax of CSS coding. Now what we are doing is we are assigning same coding for inside CSS whereby using WordPress. Okay, did you understand? So here I want to write something background color for this text. How we have to do that one? Okay, so simply select that text and do right click over there. There is inspect is there. Select this one. Just inspect select. And there here you could see there is a okay. This is the responsive option. Enable and disable. And this is having selecting the element. Just select this one. Element stands for JavaScript HTML tags. We could say markups, HTML tags or elements. So here you could see we had an element is there and go over there and select that one. Okay, it will show that the element will show inside the inside the coding. So this is the element which is known as HTML tags. We will find out HTML tag. For that HTML tags here you could find out CSS. Did you understand? Did you understand? By why where we why it is showing coding HTML and CSS? Because of by default to make a to make that website that the website by default it had something coding like HTML and CSS. Every theme had existed coding. So that is the coding here we can find out by using inspector inside the browser. So I want to assign some background color. Na? So where we can, this is the H1. H1 means heading 1, H2, H3, H5, which we discussed. We can define classes and IDs as well. They defined something name, don't change that name. And just what we need to do is we need to use that one only. That's it. That the code has been disturbed. Yeah, where it is. Select the element and find out this one. Okay, so text alignment paragraph is there. Okay, so what I will do is just do select that one class name, Control C for copy. Where we are getting this one? Okay, where we are getting that code from this browser itself. Just do copy over there and open the browser. Okay, here first of all we need to install another plugin to write the CSS. Some of the few themes themselves also having some CSS coding support as well. But here you could see we need to write the coding and go over here add plugin simple style sheet plugin is there. Okay, CSS SIMPLE simple CSS plugin. So just hit over here. Okay, some of the plugin may also contain JavaScript, Bootstrap, CSS. Here you could say simple custom CSS and JavaScript as well. But here what we require is simple custom CSS is there. Okay, so simple custom CSS as well. So what I will do is we need to install this one. Okay, just search for this name inside the plugins area. Okay, so I am sharing into the group that is the simple custom CSS plugin it is. And then after that we need to install that one. Just do install over there. And there we need to write the CS coding. I will share you HTML CSS material as well. You can use that one. You can go through that one. Okay, did you understand? And then do activate. After activation only, we will find out that options inside our menu bar. Did you understand? Did you understand? Where do we find out that one? Go to appearance, here you could custom CSS. So what we need to do is, I want to assign something background color for this one. For that purpose, we just inspected that code and go over there, and here inside we need to paste that code. Okay, you could say which code it is. It is nothing but a class name. Go over here. Here we had a hash text align center. Okay, so just to go over here, and what I will do is just copy over here and come to the area and do hit a dot, which means will reflect some class name. Over here we had some class as well. That's why for that class we are defining some CSS dot the class name which we mentioned, and curly braces here it had, which we discussed the syntax of that CSS. And for classes, which one we need to define? We need to define dot itself. Like this only here we defined. Devji, Bhaskar ji, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
यस
Yes,
सर
sir.
क्लास
Yeah.
को डॉट से वो करेंगे है ना
हाँ जी,
डॉट
बिल्कुल. Yeah, बिल्कुल. So finally what we have to do is, here what I would like to do is background BACKGROUND. So in coding they will help us to which option do you require and all. So I will go with not required to write double quotations. I will go with red. Okay. If it is red color, you could say I will go with orange. Okay. Here you could, instead of ORANG, orange red is there. I will go with this one. Semicolon is there. Okay, semicolon. Semicolon is a semicolon. It will conclude this total. Okay, CSS command. And the browser will render the rest of the code itself. And the background color is so and so. Just do update custom CSS. And now you could see, here you could see CSS has been updated successfully. So here in this front area, I will go over here, and here in this tab what I am doing is writing some code. Here in this tab what I am doing is I am inspecting the HTML code. Here in this tab what I am doing is I am finding out the output tag. Did you understand? Did you understand? So here you could say like this. Here instead of orange red, I will go with ORANG orange. Perfect. Do customize, save this one inside the WordPress. And so here you could see we had some kind of orange color is. Okay. So what we have to do is, when you want to, in a specific, in another situation, sometimes it need to require to assign some CSS for this WordPress. So then straight away in WordPress not possible to assign the CSS, but we need to find out in that page, there in that page, what are the tags they used. For the tag, where do we need to assign the CSS and all, we need to find out and need to assign the CSS. These are the main criteria which we need to understand. Devji, Bhaskarji, did you understand? Okay.
Yes, sir.
यस
Yes,
सर
sir.
Yes, fine, fine. Then after that, here you could see, we discussed about this one, which means, we discussed about this one, which means by default every theme is having in the specific, every theme is having in the specific coding like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, PHP. So this is a 2025 WordPress default theme it is. Okay, did you understand? So I would like to open the theme as well. For that, I would like to open the dashboard over there. Go to appearance inside the, you will find out there in that here we had theme is there. Every theme has been developed by using code, but not a same code, but same technology they use to make a WordPress theme, but not a same code. Everything is having different type of coding it is. So we need to find out that code. So let me check it out. Can we find out that code inside the WordPress dashboard? Why? Because of whatever modification do we require, whatever things we want to do inside over here. So where we can find out that one? Did you understand? Where we can find out that one? Yeah, sorry. So we can find out that one. For default themes, it has some different structure is there. So for that, I would like to select the another theme, third party theme over here. Do activate this one. Okay, did you understand? So here you could say do activate this one, and now you could say that the optimizer theme is there. Did you understand? There inside we had theme file editor is there. We didn't install any kind of third party plugins, G. When you activate the third party themes, that the theme itself contains theme file editor is there. Just do select that one. Now you could see you will find out the coding option. So it is saying that don't do modification and all. Modification and all, I understood. Here you could say what are the files it had. Okay, did you understand what are the file it had? It had CSS, it had functions are there. You could say footer is there, comments is there, header is there, index.php is there. Every page has been developed by using PHP itself. So that's why here you could say this is a division, this is a class. But inside that the HTML tag, they assigned a PHP as. Okay, did you understand? PHP stands for pre-hypertext protocol. Okay, here you could see it had PHP as well. Did you understand? PHP it is. PHP it is. So let me find out the theme option as well. Go to the C drive and into the exam server. There inside the HT docs. Inside the we are using ABC na ABC. Inside the includes, inside not includes, it includes content. It had themes are there. There is a optimizer theme. There here you could see the file structure. So here you could see index.php is there, and here you could see there is a index.php is there. Every theme is having same settings. Did you understand? So there is a header is there, which means you could say header.php is there. Just select a header.php. Inside you could see there is a header.php also be there, and it had some specific it had some specific coding also be there. It had some specific header coding also be there. Same header file here you had. Let me check it out. I will open that one inside the code editor. So inside code editor, which means CSS, HTML, JavaScript, Bootstrap, PHP are having inside the code now. So the code seems to be like this. Did you understand? When we want to do modification about this code, we need to use some code editors. So whatever code here you can accessing. Same code here you will find out inside the WordPress area. Same coding over here you could see. Okay, did you understand? Same coding. If you know PHP, if you know HTML, if you know CSS, you can modify, you can develop your own WordPress theme as well. Did you understand? But for now, what we are doing is whatever developers they developed something WordPress theme it had, just we are using. Just we are referring that coding as well. Why? Because of every theme, remember, every theme had some its own coding is there. In that theme, sometimes need to require to write some custom CSS with the help of custom CSS plugin. by inspecting by that HTML tags and CSS by using inspect. But before that, whatever theme you may choose, that the theme by default itself had something coding. If you know that coding, you can build your own WordPress theme as well. If don't need to write, at least you need to write some custom CSS inside the theme. That is the coding part. Okay, that is the coding part which we need to know over here in this WordPress. Devji, Bhaskarji, did you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
या डू यू हैव एनी डाउट जी भास्कर जी? थोड़ा ये इंट्रोड्यूस किया है सीएसएस के बारे में, एचटीएमएल कोडिंग जो भी रहते हैं वर्डप्रेस थीम के अंदर, वो मैंने इंट्रोड्यूस किया हुआ है। बाद में आने वाला ओके सेशन पे आने वाला प्रोजेक्ट्स पे जब चाहिए तब आप बोल सकते हैं कि वी नो दी कोडिंग एज वेल। ओके, को सीएसएस में छोटी मोटी कोडिंग रहते हैं, मटेरियल भी मैं अभी सेंड करूँगा सीएसएस एंड एचटीएमएल का भी गो थ्रू करना। इट्स ए लॉट ऑफ एडवांटेज विच यू कैन टेल दैट वर्डप्रेस इन वर्डप्रेस आई कैन राइट सीएसएस। It would be a bit very
Okay,
advantage
sir.
to you. That's why.
Okay.
Bhaskar ji, Dev ji, did you understand? तो
Okay.
आज तो
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
yeah, today I would like to assign some task to you. By Monday you can show me this one. So there is
Okay.
a Freddo single page WordPress which we discussed about that. Okay, so you need to set up the Freddo. By tomorrow session we will discuss about this one. I will thoroughly okay teach you how we have to customize this Freddo, and the theme link to download the theme link I will share over here. Okay, this is about FREDDO Freddo WordPress theme itself, and then after that the theme output देखने में ऐसे रहेगा. Sorry, so here you could see this is the demo which it had. So you need to load all the data like this inside the local server.
मतलब कि ये पूरा डेटा इमेज विच इमेज के साथ।
हाँ, वो पूरा डेमो डाटा पे रहते हैं जी। सिर्फ ये तो आप लोड करना पड़ेगा, ये तो इनका लाइव सर्वर में है ना, तो आप आपका लोकल होस्ट में डालना पड़ेगा।
तो ये पूरा का पूरा चले जाएगा वहां पर।
हाँ, आ जाएगा। एक बार ट्राई करवा दो ना, मंडे में बता दूंगा आपको।
अच्छा,
ठीक
एक
है।
बार ट्राई करेंगे कि ये पूरा कैसे आएगा, हाँ?
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल, आप तो थोड़ा
ये
ट्राई करवा दो ना जी, मंडे को मैं बता दूंगा।
ठीक है, मतलब ये थीम मीम और ये पूरा एड्री एड्री कैसे डाउनलोड होगा वो सारा ना करके।
हाँ,
ठीक
मैं
है।
बता दूंगा, बिल्कुल जी बिल्कुल।
हाँ, तो इससे थोड़ा ठीक है, ठीक है, ओके,
हाँ जी,
थैंक यू।
हाँ जी। या देव जी, भास्कर जी, डू यू हैव एनी डाउट्स?
अच्छा सर, एक
Okay,
चीज
sir.
और
Okay, sir.
क्वेश्चन करना चाह रहा था।
हाँ जी,
ये
बोलिए।
एक तो ये थीम है, ये वर्डप्रेस की थीम है सारी।
हाँ, सारी वर्डप्रेस का थीम ही है जी।
अच्छा, एक एक इसी टाइप की थीम होती है जो कस्टम होती है, वो कैसे वो कहाँ से होती है?
कि मतलब कस्टम कैसे रहते हैं?
जैसे यही वेबसाइट है, ये वर्डप्रेस की थीम नहीं है, और ये
हाँ
डायरेक्ट मेरी वेबसाइट है बनी हुई है, जो
हाँ
एचटीएमएल में सीएसएस यूज करके बनी हुई है,
हाँ
ठीक है
हाँ
ना?
हाँ
तो
हाँ
उसकी थीम कहाँ रहती है? उसकी थीम भी मिल जाते हैं क्या हमें?
हाँ, मिल जाएगा जी, मैं बता दूंगा आपको,
ठीक है,
कंप्लीटली
ठीक।
मैं बता दूंगा।
ओके, ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम।
यस यस, ये तो आप एक बार सेटअप करवा दो ना, दिस इज टुडेस टास्क। भास्कर जी,
ओके,
डू यू अंडरस्टैंड?
Okay, sir.
यस,
Okay, sir.
या ओके
ये
सर।
फ्री थीम है सर, ये फ्री थीम है ना?
या ये तो फ्री ही है जी।
ओके,
या बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, हमें मंडे कनेक्ट करेंगे जी, मंडे से रेगुलर रहेगा। ओके।
ठीक
या
है।
ओके जी, देन गुड नाइट जी,
और
बाय।
सर वो डिजिटल का, चलो मैं आपसे अभी कॉल पे बात
Okay,
करता
sir.
हूँ।
हाँ जी भाई, बिल्कुल मैं सेंड करूँगा उनका डिटेल्स।
और मैं कॉल पे अभी बात करता हूँ आपसे।
या श्योर श्योर डेफिनेटली।
ओके, ओके।
ओके जी, मैं कॉल करूँगा जब मैं अभी, और एक क्लास भी है होने के बाद मैं, या आज यानी कल मैं कॉल करूँगा।
कॉल करिए, फिर उसका भी प्लान करते हैं।
या श्योर जी, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
ओके, थैंक्स, थैंक्स।
ओके जी, देन थैंक यू, बाय जी। बस कर
ओके भास्कर जी, नमस्कार।
ओके सर।
यस
ओके।
यस।
ओके सर।
या जी, थैंक यू, बाय सर, गुड नाइट।
बाय सर। गुड नाइट।
गुड नाइट सर, बाय।